Hello, welcome back again. We're continuing our look this week at Vigny Cave. So far, everything we've done has been very much about smacking our opponent in the head. Okay, the very first week was the exception, where we're looking at hitting the hand and moving the hand out of the way. But then everything else we've done, whether it's been these kind of diagonal strikes off our moulinet, yeah, or whether it's been our tick-tops, it's all been based pretty much at head height. Which is great, because if you hit somebody in the head, that's going to hurt a lot. It's the quickest way to take somebody out. But in reality, we've established that the head is quite well guarded. I can swing this around here. There's not a lot of movement that Andrew has to make to stop me hitting him in the head. So I need to be able to target other areas, and I don't mean just the elbows, which we've also looked at. I need to be able to move up and down, particularly what we call high and low. And by that I mean low would basically be the knees and hips, groin area, and high would then be more ribs, arms and head. And I need to work between these two, much like in any other martial art. I'm going to kick low to draw your attention before I punch high. Or even a lot of weapons where I might be coming in with one hand on a high line so that I can sneak in a shot on the low line with the other one. We're going to do the same thing with Kane. So I might decide that I'm going to attack low to try and bring his attack down, his defense down, so that I can come over the top and into the exposed head. Great, wonderful principle, dead easy to do. The problem is, the minute I go in for that low strike, I get hit in the head. Because I've lowered my hand, my head becomes a viable target. No, don't even need to defend, just hit me. Yeah? If you're really worried, slip the leg. Whoa, yeah? So going low leaves my head exposed, yeah? And as we've already looked at, the best place to hit somebody is in the head. So I'm just opening myself up to getting hit. So if I want to hit low, I have to keep the cover above my head. Which means that if I want to attack the knee, I don't do it from a standing position. If I'm going to attack the knee, I'm doing it from here. So that if an attack comes over, I've actually still got some level of defense. Okay? I put my knee down there just because it was more comfortable. In reality, I'm going to bounce off it up and down. So if I'm going to go low, high, I'm going to come low here and then high on that line. Okay? So low, high, high. So if Andrew was then to actually take that defense low, is that you with the stick? Yes. Okay, just stay low. So after I've done the low, I can come back up and deliver the high after I've done that. So I can use that low into a high. Likewise, I can come in high, get into block, and then deliver low down to the knee. So I can use this up and down, as well as my one side to the other, to start creating more issues. What I can't do though is at any point just strike down because I expose my head, which leads to a lot of bouncing up and down. So when I'm attacking, I'm going to be coming in here, down, back up, out again. Yeah, looking to come in next time, high, low, high. Maybe I'm coming in low, high, back out. Yeah, so I'm moving up and down on these lines quite a lot. We looked at this briefly last week as well. I'll turn you around just further. Well, we had this idea of coming in high, so I can draw him up and then attack him on a low line, but you'll see my hand is still above my head. Yeah, should something come down at me from here, I've still got a defense. So I'm constantly working up and down, but making sure I'm never out of cover. And that's an important thing. So, as I said, I can use my flip up here, get an attack. Yeah, then my low is going to come down here. If I want to go back to a high attack, that's fine. I can come back up as long as I'm covering, back down again, over the top. So I can work those, and that's a really helpful part of doing this. So, we can go side to side, we can go up and down. We can use our flips, which we've looked at before, to move around an opponent's guard. And we've looked at flips, where I can knock something offline briefly as I'm coming in. We're going to then start to use all of these to start opening up a whole load of different ways to actually combine all of these to attack our opponent. But we will come on to that next week, because I don't want these to become too long and last like 20 minutes each, just because I like the sound of my own voice. So, we'll catch you next week. Hope you have a good one.